welcome to this month's Ask the CFP segment. This month's question is, what is the rule of 55? You may be familiar with retirement rules that apply at the age of 59 and a half, 62, 65, and 72, but one age that's frequently left out is the age of 55. Today we're going to discuss one rule that changes once you reach the age of 55. According to the 2018 Bureau of Labor and Statistics National Compensation Survey, 42% of all U.S. workers are participating in some type of retirement plan. We found that most people already know that prior to the age of 59 and a half, there's usually a 10% penalty from the IRS for withdrawing funds from your 401k. What we're talking about today is one of those exceptions that can help avoid this penalty. The rule of 55 can allow you to access your 401k assets once you reach the age of 55 and avoid the 10% penalty. Now, like many of the IRS rules, there are some pitfalls and details to watch out for to make sure you're not forced to pay that 10% penalty. The IRS rule of age 55 allows an employee who leaves their employment for any reason between the ages of 55 and 59 and a half to access their money in their 401k plan without the typical 10% penalty. There are some things to keep in mind when considering this rule. First, the 401k plan must be from an employer you left after age 55. You cannot use this exception on any other 401k plans you may have had at previous employers where you left prior to age 55, even if you're now age 55. For example, if you leave your employer at the age of 50 to retire, even if you wait till age 55 to access money in the 401k, you'll still be subjected to the 10% penalty since you left the employer prior to 55. In this example, you would still need to wait till the age of 59 and a half to avoid the 10% penalty under the rule. Also, if you retire at 55 and decide to roll these funds from an employer 401k plan to an IRA, then you cannot use the age 55 rule. This is important if a financial advisor recommends a rollover to an IRA. If he or she isn't aware of this rule, you could lose out on it completely. Now, you don't have to be retired to avoid this penalty. If you leave the employer after age 55 but decide to take another job, that would not disqualify you from taking withdrawals penalty-free from your previous employer's plan. Now, just because this exception exists doesn't mean you should run out and take advantage of the rule. This should be used as a tool in a well-thought-out plan to make sure these withdrawals would align with your long-term financial goals. If you have a question that you'd like to submit for next month's video, please send it to tfreeman@monetagroup.com. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next month.